Right, but you can't actually divorce. That's not a real thing.
Even though it might be like physically abusive.
You got to endure. People are too.
You want to stick in a
People
relationship.
are just.
look,
people
I'm gonna be
nowadays
honest.
are just pussies. Everybody fucking.
It's making me feel like the joke is not really like. Not saying that they'll be beating their wives, but nah, they probably would. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way they acting, bro, they probably would beat motherfucker ass, bro. I really don't care, bro. Look how they acting. Alright, so look, man, we are back again. Another video. And if you've been following this saga, right, or whatever, this dude, the MLD dude, bro, just keeps looking worse. And something that I said in the first video covering this, surprise, surprise, it came true.
I mean, you put your hands on your partner during one.
Even once.
Even once.
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life.
That video too, we're gonna react to that too, because another is very funny to me as well.
I don't want any history of trauma. I've dealt with those kind of fucking nutbags, and I don't ever want to deal with it ever again. I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable, healthy woman. So
you think you're normal? Exactly.
In what sense?
Well, do you think you have healthy habits?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers must really hate you.
So it's funny they showed that clip. I wonder if they actually watched that full thing, but we're going to react to it because I want y'all to see it. There's some very telling things that I think is very important to understand that we can, as men, that we can gather from that interaction. But let's keep going.
Yes.
This is crazy.
After the last video, I just got people sending me everything. What did you say?
I punched a Latina bitch in the face at Rakon. What's Rakon?
It's a club in Japan. He lives over there.
Remember I pointed out how that video said Tokyo, Japan? I guess he lives over there.
He was talking shit to some guy. I guess people just linking the group chats. He was talking shit to some guy, and the guy said to him, well, at least I've never been arrested for glassing a bitch. And he's like, yo, why are you so sensitive? Are you going to leave next? So
what I've been seeing is that he's been getting backlash from, I'm guessing, the men that's in his like self-help groups or whatever. And they're like, yo, like, you tripping, bro. And I'm guessing they're just leaving this shit. Some of them, I don't know. This is what I'm gathering from this, where those group chats or those screenshots are coming from. They're leaking that shit. Because I guess they know stuff about him. And now it's coming to light.
MLD saying, like, why are you so sensitive? Why are you bringing that up? And the guy says, I'm not sensitive, just giving back some. And then MLD says, you act like that's the last bitch I'll smite on this planet.
Well, do you think you have healthy habits?
Yeah.
I think it's very bizarre that someone accuses or says that you bottled a woman in the face, and your response is, that didn't happen. Your response is, are you being sensitive right now?
Facts.
Why are you bringing this up?
Facts. Not even denying it.
Then it makes me really think you did do that shit. Also, how would you kill this for being so disgusting? Personally, I think a good old-fashioned bludgeoning is the way to go. Big old monkey wrench to the head. And then he posts her picture in the group chat.
Of some girl on Bumble, a fat girl on Bumble. Oh my gosh. See, when people talk about people like me who bring up issues in America, like obesity, you know what I'm saying, like the gender wars and lack of accountability, they bring up, they put all of us on the extreme side, as if we're all crazy people. This motherfucker over here is talking about, look, how should we kill this girl because she's fat? What the fuck? You know, that's giving them ammunition, right? Because they already put us all, they already put every male content creator in the same corner that talks about real issues. They put them all in the same box. They're all crazy, extreme, toxic, whatever. But it's like, bro, when I talk about fat people, nigga, get your ass up. It's not good for society for everybody to be fucking fat, okay? Especially with black people, we have so much health issues. It's a problem, especially with the women, right? That's why it's one of the reasons why there's so many pregnancy-related deaths or complications with black women. Part of it is our health. The health is not good. Get your ass up and get in the gym. So that is where I'm coming from when I talk about this shit, bro. But there's other people, well, they may have started from there too, but then they just, I don't know. It just comes off as kind of malicious a little bit like this. How should I bludgeon this bitch? Like, what the fuck? That's a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's a little too much. I'm not tripping, right? That's too much. Like, chill out. Even though it is a group chat, right? So I'm guessing, you know, they feel like you can say whatever you want in a group chat. Sometimes people just say crazy stuff to each other to be charitable, but that is a little bit, that's not even a little bit, that's a lot of it. Too crazy. Personally, I think a good old-fashioned bludgeoning is the way. How would you kill this bitch for being disgusting? Like, what's up, bro? What's up with you? You know what I mean? What's up with you?
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life.
Time to beat Aya.
And Supreme Leader, why'd they save it? So it looks like they've been talking to this dude for a minute. Oh, 2020. I guess he's been doing this shit since 2020. Supreme Leader, and it's him holding, is that an AR pistol or? No, that shit too long to be an AR pistol. I think that's just an AR.
Beat Aya for not being pretty enough. Have to beat Aya for letting this happen.
I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable.
Who is
healthy
Aya?
woman.
I will glass a bitch with a champagne bottle for the honor of the group. If this happens, I'll have so much fucking money. I'm gonna glass like 17 bitches. Now, mind you, everything here I've been sent screen recordings for, so none of it is like edited photo. So this is him contacting somebody.
What the fuck?
Else. I've been sent screen recordings.
I'll just punch some bitch in the face and prep for 2021 clubs.
For,
I don't know what's the context of that. What are you talking
none
about?
of it is like edited photo. So this is him contacting somebody else about the incident.
Hey, sorry to bother you about this. This guy attacked an innocent girl in Raponagi, and the police found him. I heard he did something. Is it true? Yes, true. What him make for the girl? It's definitely broken English. His name is Jonathan Hogwood. His Instagram is Hot Dude Life. You should also tell police because he is dangerous to women.
He goes, and you can see the video as he's scrolling. He says, "Hey, sorry to bother you about this. This guy attacked an innocent girl in Roppongi, and the police found him. I heard he did something to you. Is that true?" And the woman in question, who's Japanese, she goes, "Yes, true. What him make for the girl?" Which I think is her broken English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's a real scumbag. Is it true that he punched you in your face? And she says, "Yes." What happened with the other girl? And he says, "Are you sure it's definitely this guy?" To which she replies, "Yes."
Well, look, he was saying in the other video that, you know, abuse, physical abuse in a relationship is so niche, it's so rare. Well, I guess abuse outside of relationships is not rare. Because he talking about over here, he be punching girls in the face, glassing girls. I never even heard that terminology before. Nigga talking about he's going to glass a bitch. What the fuck? So the story is apparently he took a glass bottle and smashed it on some Japanese girl head because she rejected him in the club. Does that sound like alpha male behavior? Oh my gosh. And it's not, oh, I made a mistake. You know, we all make mistakes. No.
Other people from Japan contacted me and said that this guy was charged for bottling a woman in the face after she rejected him at a club. This went to court. He settled out of court. The woman has a scar across her face. She didn't want to come forward and bring this up, nor did she want to be involved because she's been traumatized by the experience since.
I know.
And people sent me messages to people that know her and people know the incident, and all these are real. I made sure they sent me videos to show me they didn't fake no fucking DMs.
And that was like a club in Japan?
Yeah, and he's also being charged for somebody else in Japan. So why am I bringing all this up? Listen, group chats are your business. Personally, I've never been in a group chat where folks brag about punching women in the face or take joy in talking about how they want to kill somebody that they saw on Bumble because they're ugly, okay? But when this guy is getting on podcasts talking about he wants a well-adjusted, normal woman who's not traumatized, I'm like, brother, do you hear yourself? Do you see the stuff that you be writing? And then you want to be on a podcast tell women like, yo, listen, if you get hit once or more, endure. This is the person telling you to.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
I told you.
Ain't that shit crazy? Like that shit is literally ridiculous, bro. That shit is literally ridiculous.
Sometimes it's not even what's said. Sometimes what's not said. Sometimes it's the change in your energy. You loud and proud when it comes to shaming single moms and all this other stuff. But we talk about folks beating on women or beating on dudes. All of a sudden, you don't keep that same energy. That's when you look sus. Keep that same energy for everything else.
That's a fact, bro. And I hate when people do that shit. Because you see it on every side of the aisle. You see it with every group, with every political, on the political spectrum, see every ideology do it. They're so quick to chastise the opposite side. But when somebody on their own side do some bullshit, I don't know. I don't know. Bro, I hate that shit, bro. We talk about accountability a lot on this channel, bro. We talk about this shit a lot. Whether it's your friends or whoever, bro. If you know somebody doing some fuck shit, tell them, hey, bro, you doing some fuck shit. Don't act oblivious. Don't act like you don't know what they're talking about. No, you know what's wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Women do it, men do it, white people do it, black people do it. Everybody does that shit, and I hate it. And it actually reminds me, I saw a tweet the other day. Oh, maybe that should be a separate video. Let me think. I don't know. I'll just bring it up now. But there's a tweet that I saw where it was actually a TikTok. A dude was saying how his homeboy was beefing with him because his homeboy was like plotting on like cheating on his girl or his wife. And he was like, bruh, don't do that shit, bruh. Like, bro, we supported y'all through the wedding and everything. If you cheat on your girl, bro, you tripping. Pretty much held him accountable. Hey, bro, you tripping. Don't cheat on your wife that you made a vow to, okay? If you want to go mess around, whatever, you better talk to her about that shit. If you want to just taste a little, feel a little different punani, okay? But that's a conversation between y'all two. But don't go try to be lurking and then involve your homeboy. Like, bro, no, a stand-up nigga gonna tell you, bro, don't do that shit. Because you about to you putting your whole relationship at risk. And putting yourself at risk, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talk about divorce. We talk about how, or child support, alimony. Talk about all this shit where, women get advantages out of a divorce, right? That's what we talk about. Well, I don't really talk about divorce too much. That's what these other niggas was talking about. So why would you want your homeboy to do that shit? And pretty much everyone's agreed, like, yeah, he was right. Yeah, he holding friends accountable, woo whoop. But in another tweet, somebody quote tweeted it, and it got like 10K likes. Dude was like, hey, bro, hey, y'all niggas gay. Y'all niggas hoes. They ain't my business. If he gonna do what he wanna do, that ain't my girl. I barely even know what my dog girl look like. I don't give a fuck. He gonna do him. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about, dude? You goofy, dog. That's crazy. That shit got 10K likes, too. But again, there are a lot of niggas that think that way. There's a lot of niggas that think that way, bruh. Where it's like they'll put pussy over maintaining their relationship, their vow. If you're married specifically, that's a vow you made to another person. Crazy shit. But that whole story is just an example of how there are some people that refuse to hold themselves accountable on their own side, but they be quick to talk about the other side.
If you care as much as you claim, that's all I'm saying.
Keep going in the relationship.
Keep going.
You can't divorce, and that's not a real thing.
Even though it might be like physically abusive.
You got to endure. People are too.
You want to stick into the relationship.
People are
is
just.
supposed to
I mean, look,
people
I'm gonna be
nowadays.
honest.
See, she said even if it was physically abusive, and instead of changing his answer, he kept it going, double down.
Just
For anyone
situation.
that might be in that situation, what would you recommend?
Okay,
Endure.
I'll tell
Would
you
they
what.
give up
I'll tell you what.
Endure.
It is such an extreme example that I can't give a prescription for what other people should do.
What about if
3 days later? Because I guess what they're trying to say is like if a man is continuously beating a woman
We're
in a
talking about
relationship,
physical abuse, yeah.
right? So they're trying to say that I'm saying that if a man is continuously beating a woman in a relationship, that he and
she should
her should stay and endure the thing. That's not what I said at all. But I did say if there was one instance.
Yeah, see,
You didn't say
exactly.
that.
He did not say
You
that
didn't put the
shit.
tape back.
He did not. He did not say that shit back,
Sometimes
bro.
people get on podcasts and start talking, and there's what they say in their head or what they think and feel, and then what they actually say outwardly. Okay, I think he's just doing some damage control now because I think he thinks his take is better. Where it's like, if you get hit once, then you can work things.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, if y'all want to watch the rest of their video talking about it, you can. It's on their channel. But I just wanted y'all to show y'all the receipts because it's crazy because I'm sure y'all remember what I said. It was towards the end. So, if you watched through the whole of my video, you'll remember I said that shit. Because the way these niggas were talking, it's like, bro, like, what? If this is how you think about this in a offhand situation, offhand conversation, imagine if you was actually in the situation. It's giving the vibes that you would be the perpetrator type shit. And lo and behold, this motherfucker is the perpetrator. He be beating bitches up. Now, the only proof, to be charitable, right? The only proof that was shown was multiple different text messages, right? And I've been preached, as far as I know them from their videos, I don't think they would go to the lengths to make some shit up like that, which would be crazy. Like that's not feasible. Okay, it's not feasible. So yeah, multiple different people who are in group chats with dude know what he be doing, exposing them. The girl that was victimized, she don't want to be, she don't want to put her face on camera and get all this attention. She don't want that. But it does not look good for this dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm inclined to believe this shit. Again, all I can say is beware of false prophets, okay? Yep, Matthew 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravening wolves, okay? Beware of these ravening wolves, you feel me? Because there are a lot. what happens is they see that people are vulnerable. People are looking for an outlet. Men specifically, men are struggling in today's day and age. Men are looking for an outlet. Everywhere we go, it looks like people say, men this, men that, men are evil, men are creeps, men are monsters, men are predators. Watch out. It's like you can't do no right as a man. Everything is your fault. Patriarchy, you know, women are in fear of you because of whatever. So it's like all these type of things. It seems like people are against you and you're just a regular dude, or you're a hardworking man that's trying to provide for people, or trying to provide for yourself, trying to make something happen, trying to be somebody, trying to be something, trying to make something of yourself, and people do not fuck with you just off of how you look, okay? Just off of how they perceive you. And it's like your voice don't even get heard. Because whose voice is always referred to? Whose voice is always put on the mainstream? Right? Women. The View. All them other bullshits, right? Who is leading those talk shows? Women. Whose opinion is always put above? Women. The story is called The Boy Who Cries Wolf, not The Girl Who Cries Wolf, okay? Because the boy cries wolf, they're gonna believe him the first time, never again, okay? But the girl who cries wolf, they're gonna believe that motherfucker every single time. You feel what I'm saying? So when people are in such a state of, let's say, longing or duress and stress and looking for an outlet, looking for somebody to put them on the right path, to guide them, boom, that's when these ravenous wolves come in to try to get profit, to try to manipulate you and control you, bro. It is what it is, bro. It's always about control. It's always about control. They want to control you so you can line up their pockets. People be on Fresh and Fit, streaming Fresh and Fit, they be dropping hundreds of dollars just to write a comment and get the comment seen. You dig what I'm saying? That's power. That's a lot of power. If you can get somebody to do something out of their own free will, that's power. And that's what these people want, bro. These people want power. But hey, man, that's the video. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Alright, bro.